big drop. And the next couple of mornings, especially in the morning time, definitely bundle up. It's going to get really cold. We're actually going to be seeing 38 degrees in the morning, I believe Monday and Tuesday morning. So yeah, bundle up. But today, warm, 62 degrees right now. Winds are nice and calm. It will be slightly gusty at times. Temperatures, though, across the board, we're looking at 46 in Junction, 55 in Bernie, and then we've got 58 in Uvalde. Much warmer on the east side. So as you can see, just a really sunny day. We should be in the 70s by 10 a.m. already, 80s by noon, and we're going to be in those 90s in the afternoon. So today, we're expecting to reach 90 degrees. The record high is 90 set in 1989 for my Taylor Swift fans. Average is about 74, so that's like 16 degrees above where we should be for today. So we're gonna match or maybe break a record high today, but we did break one yesterday. So we registered 89 degrees for your Saturday or for your Friday, and the record was 88 set in 1969. So as you can see, two back-to-back really hot days, and then the cold front's gonna move in tonight into tomorrow. 20-degree drop. Now our morning is going to be the same, 58 degrees, but then Monday morning, 41 degrees and a high of 63. So again, from really hot on Saturday to just really cold on Monday, we're seeing some weather roller coasters. So keep the sweaters. We're going to keep the sweater weather for a while, which I'm excited about. But Tuesday morning, keep that in mind. We might reach below freezing in some areas of the hill country. So something to keep in mind if you have any plants, maybe bring them indoors for that night because we don't want to lose our plants. All right, so for the next dozen hours, we're just going to be looking at a very hot, beautiful day. We do have some fire risk for today because of the dry vegetation, and we're just looking at some windy conditions as well, especially tomorrow. And again, it's been very dry, so dry plus windy, never a good combination. Make sure you're staying very weather aware. Now we've had that fire weather for quite some time, but it is in effect for the weekend in Austin and Round Rock and in San Antonio, so just keep that in mind and be very careful. And also, if you do see any fall leaves, I want to see them. Send the pictures of your fall foliage pictures. And remember, the burn ban is still in effect until February 10th, 2026. All right, so let's take a look at your 14-day forecast. We've got Veterans Day on Tuesday. Keep that in mind. 70 degrees for tomorrow. That is going to be a weather impact alert day. Gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour. It is going to be gusty and cold on Sunday, even colder on Monday. So we do have those weather alerts throughout the morning, but by Wednesday, we'll be back in those 80s, and then the morning lows will be back in the 60s by Friday. So just bundle up, Vanessa.
All right, but I'm looking forward to that. All right, thank you, Roxy. 8:17. Well, Roxy, we're going to have some changes tomorrow in weather. It's going to want to hopefully maybe put up my Christmas tree. Is it too early? Is it too early?
Oh my God, I had that same question because I see it everywhere now.
Yeah.
Everyone already put their Christmas trees up.
I know. I get in the holiday spirit a little extra early, but that's
Me
okay.
too. I guess we gotta wait for Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. You guys should check out La Cantera area. They already have the big Christmas tree up with the fountain. Oh, it's so pretty. Definitely go out there. And there's a coffee shop called 30 Grind, so check it out. It's really fun. But yeah, we are looking at some really warm weather for today, but it is going to feel really cold on Monday. So I really want to tell everybody, if you have any cute fall pictures, send them my way. I would love to see them and feature them. I saw my first orange leaf the other day, so I was like, oh my gosh, fall. But it's because I'm from El Paso, so I'm not used to that. But today is going to be a really hot day. Today's not really going to feel like fall. Tomorrow is, though. So 62 degrees right now. It is a warm start to our day. We're still in the 40s, though, in Junction, 54 in Kerrville. We've got 62 in Uvalde, and you'll notice 70s already in Hallettsville. So as far as today, it's going to be a sunny day. Go grab your donuts, your maybe iced coffee, because in the afternoon it's going to be pretty warm. But yeah, just a lot of sunshine for today. Now we are expecting to match a record high for today, expecting 90 degrees. The record is from 1989, so we might match it or we might break it, but we should be at around 74 degrees this time of the year. So it is going to be a really hot day for today. And yesterday we also broke a record high. So it's been 2 back-to-back record high days. So yesterday we registered 89 degrees. The previous record was 88, set in 1969, over 30 years ago, which is pretty crazy. All right, now tonight we're going to see a cold front move through. It's going to bring in some very gusty conditions for tomorrow and much cooler weather. So we're talking a 20-degree drop from today to tomorrow. 70 degrees is your high on Sunday, and then 63 on Monday. Monday morning, we're looking at a morning low of 41 degrees, and I believe Tuesday morning, which is Veterans Day, we're looking at a morning low of 38 degrees. So, oof, it's going to be really cold. So at least we'll keep the sweater weather for a while. It's going to be nice, but again, Tuesday morning is going to be really cold. So just keep that in mind. If you know, maybe if you take your bike to work or something in the mornings, I wouldn't even take the bike. It's going to be a really cold start to the day. But we are going to be very gusty as well, specifically tomorrow morning with the cold as well. It's going to make it feel even colder. So today we expect gusts up to 20 miles per hour, but tomorrow 40 miles per hour. So that is a big jump. And then Monday, we'll see nice calm winds once again. So we're also looking at some fire danger risks because of the windy conditions and dry conditions. Never a good combination. We don't have anything on our radar for rain chances. So something to keep in mind is just the fire weather. So just keep that in mind. But it is going to be really nice for the corn maze. Amazing weather. I've already said that too many times. But today, pretty hot day and a little bit cooler on Sunday. All right, so what are we expecting for the next 14 days? So we do have a weather impact alert in effect for tomorrow. Again, weather impact alert for all of Sunday and Monday and Tuesday morning. Really chilly start to the day. Now by Wednesday, we do expect to warm back up into the 80s, and then morning lows back to the 60s by Friday, and then we'll stay in those 80s. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Well, Roxy, I mean, it was a beautiful day, you know, but just too warm for November.
Right.
I can't imagine the people who were dressed in those beautiful costumes. I mean, it had to have been hot for them out there, but the good news is it's about to get colder, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to be going from like 90s to like 38 degrees Tuesday morning.
Big change.
Big change. So get ready. But yeah, we are very above average for today. And yesterday we did break a record high. Today we were so close. We were 1 degree shy. So let's take a look at things right now. It's actually really still warm out there. It hasn't cooling down yet. But today we registered 89 degrees. So it was a very warm day. 72 degrees right now. Winds are calm. It was a beautiful day, but we want to see the fall weather, right? Now, across the board, we're still seeing some 70s and 72 in Kennedy, 73 in Cotulla, 62 in Bernie, but this is pretty warm temperatures for 10 o'clock. But this is all going to change very, very soon. But let's talk about today. So we were 16 degrees above where we should be for today. So we should be at around 74 degrees. Today and yesterday, we registered 89 degrees. Now, we did break a record yesterday from 1969, and we were so close today from breaking a record from 1989. So it's been warm. Now, a cold front is going to move through, and it's going to change everything. So tomorrow, your high is 70 degrees. That's almost a 20-degree difference. And then Monday, 63 with a morning low of 41 degrees. It is going to be a really cold Monday and Tuesday. I'm talking thick jackets. Don't grab a light jacket. Grab the thick ones, especially Tuesday morning, 38 degrees. So we're going to be really close to those freezing temperatures. And then it's not till the middle of next week when we start to warm up once again. So rain chances, this cold front is not going to bring any rain chances. It's just going to bring some gusty conditions for your Sunday. So it is going to be gusty all day tomorrow for Sunday. And unfortunately, if you're going to Worst Fest, maybe not the best day tomorrow, because look at that. We're looking at 40 mile per hour gusts in Pleasanton, 38 in New Braunfels, 40 in San Marcos. This is at 9 a.m. If we fast forward, you'll notice it's still very gusty all day, and it really doesn't wind down until Monday morning. So Sunday's going to be a really gusty day. That's why we have the potential of some high fire danger. Strong winds plus dry conditions, never good combination. We do have a red flag warning in effect up until tomorrow afternoon, and a wind advisory in effect up until, so from 3 a.m. up until 6 p.m. in all the areas you see shaded. So it is going to be a really windy, gusty day, and with the feels like temperatures, so this is with the winds included to the temperatures, this is how cold it's going to get Monday morning. We're talking 27 degrees in Kerrville, 29 in Fredericksburg, 29 in New Braunfels, 31 in San Antonio. So under 28 degrees is a hard freeze. So that's when you have to start worrying about your 4 Ps, right? People, plants, pets, and pipes. You could it could kill crops and it could burst pipes. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. If you're up in the hill country, it's going to get really cold Monday and Tuesday is Veterans Day. So if you're doing anything on Veterans Day, just make sure you're staying warm out there. It's going to be a cold, cold morning. All right, let's talk about your 14-day forecast. So up to 40-mile-per-hour gusts on Sunday, a cold start Monday and Tuesday morning, but by the middle of next week, we're going to be back to those 50s throughout the morning, 80s in the afternoon, even though we should be in those 70s. And if you're going to go to Worst Fest next weekend, it's going to be pretty good. By the way, it's a lot cheaper if you buy them online. And I did try the Wurstentaschen, the #1 food item at Worst Fest, Vinny. But my favorite thing was actually the German chocolate pie. It was immaculate. It was so good.